Hello everyone and welcome back. We're here for the last day of the Kart Camp that I did in summer. Yeah, it's the final day, the 5th day. It is race day. Yeah, it's been an awesome week. And yeah, all the practice I had on this track is gonna come down to this day. And yeah, I think if you haven't seen the last videos of this Kart Camp, go check them out before maybe. Otherwise you won't understand some things why I were that extremely happy about this. And yeah, and especially the last video from day 4 with the test race. But today we'll be having 50 minutes practice. I believe it was 15. 3 minutes quali and 22 minutes of race, I believe. I think like that, yeah. And yep, that's it. Well, the problem is you could already see it, so we couldn't choose our cars ourselves again this time, but I got a pretty decent cart, and yeah, obviously I'm happy about that. And yeah, the only bad thing is that you can't change the seating position, and it's set too small for me, so that's a bit of a bad thing. But apart from that, it's gonna purr like a kitten. And then we're gonna get our engine started and then roll out of the pits for one of the final times in this day. And yep, now was about to get some last practice in, get used to the kart and everything, and now enjoy the highlights of this last practice session of this kart camp.
Double kill.
Yeah, all in all, it was a good session. Maybe we're going to consider see it, but there was nothing that spectacular anymore. But we're going to take a look at the fast lap in the end once more, which was a really decent one. And yeah, you could see that this car is absolute rocket in the straight. Some of those slipstream overtakes, I was just flying past them, especially that double overtake there. I was so far behind them, and I still managed to overtake both of them. So yeah, at this moment I thought, you know what? And also, I didn't know at that point that he was it, but the guy with the pink gloves, which the double overtake on, who was on the outside there, he was, he's was the guy I think who won the last race. So he and the other guy in the blue suit, and I were the favorites probably, and yeah, I were pulling away from him quite, yeah, quite easily. So had a good feeling, and were confident for. I thought, you know what, maybe there's maybe a bit more possible than just a podium. But now here's my fastest lap. Enjoy it. That was my best lap, which it was definitely was a decent one. It was a 105.075. So yeah, not even not even a tenth left to the 104 times, which also was one of my goals this Kart Camp, to break to the 104s. And yeah, that time got me up to second place with the guy with the pink gloves, as said, being in P1, being around a quarter of a tenth ahead of me, and the guy in the blue suit being, yeah, around 2/10 behind me. So we're all pretty close together. And at this moment I thought, you know what, maybe a P2 is gonna be possible, if not even a win. And I was so happy when I went to the pits and saw that. And yeah, I really thought that, you know what, maybe there's a bit more possible in the final race of this summer Kart Camp. And yeah, let's see if there is. You could see me run to the time board, time TV there, wanting to see where I was, because I didn't know at that point that I were in P2, as I said. But yeah, you may wonder, which guys did I mean before that are my main opponents. So Mr. Pink Gloves changed his gloves, but he is guy 2, or guy number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, as you're getting let out for quali. This is one of the most important parts of this whole camp, of this whole week. The qualifying for the final race is definitely going to decide about if I will get a podium or not. So, if you remember, or if you have watched my channel for longer, then you will know that I have always messed up my qualis in the previous kart camps, and so I don't have a good history in doing the qualis. But this time I felt different. I felt so comfortable with the kart, with everything, that I thought, you know what? Maybe I can do more this time. Maybe I can, I don't know. You know? So go on pole or something. Who knows? And from now on, we're going to send it. So now, go, go, go. Let's get that pole. Let's try and at least get P2 or so. And now you can see there's suddenly red flag. I don't know what's going on. I slow down. Not instantly, but... And this is something I should never do. I stop right behind the corner. The cars can't see me now. Especially the guys behind, they're stopping there. Which isn't the smartest thing to do, as the guys can't see you. But everything went well as the red flag is before that corner. Yeah. We did not know what was going on also at all. It was a very weird situation. We had no idea, but yeah, we were told to go again. And then again not. Then we should follow her for some reason. I still to this day don't know really what was going on. But all that I know is that someone's kart suddenly didn't accelerate anymore, and I don't know why that was, but it didn't. And this was definitely not helping me, as this was definitely not helping my tire temps. And there is someone changing tires, cars, which is, as I called him before, Mr. Pink Gloves. He had also some problems with his kart, which is gonna make things easier for us. I mean, obviously you wanna have a fair fight and so, but it's still gonna make things easier. Yeah, but now I would try and warm up my tires, leaving some space to the front. And yeah. Then we were told to stop again, and again I still don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. But we are away again now. So now it's gonna be complete chaos, with everyone being so extremely close together. It can only go wrong. So we tried leaving some space to the front. I didn't know at this point if we would do a whole warm-up lap, or if this was our only, if it would start right now, but it didn't seem to start at this moment. But they knew at this point. I were so unsure, but I was right behind him, and yeah, I had to still try my best, and yeah, try to give it best as I can. So this lap is not good at all so far, but again, I did not know if this was my quali or not. He tried to overtake there, but it wasn't quite close enough. But you can see there again just how much time I'm gaining on the slipstream. Incredible. Now I was slowing down. Yes, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna hope this is gonna be the lap starting, and this is definitely not enough gap to the front. As you can see, we're both very close to the guy ahead, and he's gonna run very wide. I'm gonna go through the inside here, which is not ideal. But now I'm right behind him, which may also not be ideal. But he thought it would be already over, so he went to the left there, which is gonna give a very bad run through here. Braking early, running deep, We are going side by side on our quali lap, which is insanely stupid. And that did cost us some time, so definitely not ideal. And you're still stuck behind him. Can't do anything. And yeah, at least I have some slipstream. And yeah, I'm gonna bump him a bit down the straight, because that's the only smart thing to do in this situation. Trying to overtake him would just cost us even more time. Yeah, definitely a great quali. But now we're gonna go through the final section once more. To the left, to the right, right on this bumper. And give him a little bump there again. Again, right on this bumper. Then we cross the line and that's it. We did a 16.28. Yeah, I were very annoyed. Of course. But yeah, with that time I were P3. And you may wonder, well, who's in P2 then? Something completely different. The guy in the red overall, red and black, and there was another card standing, and again we had no idea what was going on. This was such a chaotic qualifying. But yeah, the guy in the blue suit was P1 with about 5/10 ahead of us, so we may have lost like, I don't know, 2-3 tenths there, which would have at least put us on P2, but I don't think we would have been able to get P1. But his card went off, which completely ruined his quali because he couldn't set a time, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, that's how it goes in racing sometimes. And this is the same guy who got a puncture. Actually, it's the exact same guy. So also not having any luck, just the guy did with the power of the cards. But yeah, we're gonna stop here now and wait to see what's gonna be happening now after this. Yeah, I'm gonna call it an instant. So what he said is that his card randomly shut off and then started up on its own again afterwards. So yeah, very weird, and yeah, I don't know how it happened, but yeah, he was allowed to do another lap actually, so he got lucky, but for us not ideal, because the tire temperature is gonna drop again. So yeah, then we were allowed to go finally, and the guy told me, because the guy said to me, we're warming up the tires, and he said, you know what, don't warm up your tires, the tarmac has 60 degrees or something, so it's gonna help you out if you're not gonna warm up your tires. So that's what I did. Is you're gonna roll towards the starting grid, and just say at that moment I was getting really nervous, and especially then when I got out of the cart and stood there waiting for it to start, I was getting really nervous, and I've never felt that nervous in my career probably. Maybe in front of the first Kart Camp final, but this was even more. But now the lights are about to go on, so grab your drinks, grab your snacks. The first light is on, we're about to start. Second light is on, I'm standing correctly, yes I am. Third light, then fourth light, and then it is. Lights out the way we go, we run to the cars, jump in, go fast, fast, fast. It was an okay start, hopping away. Getting a better start than him, and already on the inside of him, we're gonna squeeze past there already before turn 2. So now I was about to catch up to P1, and now we're pushing instantly. So I also thought, you know what, if I'm not gonna catch him now, I will never be able to keep up with him. So I was pushing, trying to keep up with him. You can see in the sky there, it's getting a bit dark, so maybe weather's gonna come into play as well. And I hope it's not gonna rain, but because I'm just shit in the rain. I have driven in this for so long, but just trying to keep up. And human DRS, you know, I have a good car in straight, so I have to try and use that as my advantage. you have to really use it for my advantage. Then big braking zone for the first time. We almost have survived lap 1. Then this fast last sector. Staying off from all the way to the outside. I'm staying a bit in the middle too. A bit short line, and we finished lap 1. And you can see after just 1 lap I've already gained a significant amount of time. This just shows me that I have the pace, I have the speed in this race, I can do it. And you can just see how much time I'm getting this double left-hander. Getting through there a bit better. And again now right on his tail. You can see the red in his rear bumper, giving a little tap there. You get a little tap from behind as well. Now try and get a good exit over here. And now you can just see the superior straight line speed I have. And as I'm just scanning the slipstream, I'm going to try to break through from the guys behind us. So I'm going to bump draft him down the straight, trying to get a bigger gap so we can, we won't turn into a 3-way fight. Very important to think smart. I have still 25 minutes or so left in the race. I have loads of time left, so I've tried to work together in the beginning because obviously it's gonna help us both out. And you can just see how close I am behind him, and just also turn 1 gained a lot of time. Now at turn 2 he went a bit wide, but again I can't really do anything at this point. And already again in this lap after the chicane I get a better exit. I'm going to try to go down the inside, but I'm not quite alongside him. I'm still going to try it, and I'm kind of going to squeeze past, but he's still there and he's going to still make it. So I'm not going to be able to get past him yet, but I still have a lot of time and a lot of opportunities left to try and get ahead of him. So let's just keep pushing, and you can just see I'm bumping him all the way down the straight. This just again shows how fast this kart is again here, getting through there better. Into this, getting a similar exit again than him. And again, catching through, not really this time because I had a slide, but I didn't even lost time by doing that. And they're right on this bumper again throughout this whole lap. This is incredible racing here. And if you would like to see this whole race so far, because it's gonna keep going like this, if you want to see the whole race uncut, then tell me in the comments and I will do a whole uncut video about this race, and quali maybe as well. But gonna bump draft him again down the straight. Not gonna try and move this time, but just I thought now I'm gonna try and work together with him. It's smarter for both of us. And then again I'll have a little look on the outside there, but it's not quite gonna work out, as I'm not gonna quite be alongside with it, but it was worth a try. And but I'll probably stop doing that and try and pull away from the guys behind us. But at this moment I just smelled that I could really get the win in here, but so I just tried everywhere I could, and I forgot to really race smart. So was kind of a mistake. And now as I'm going to cross the finish line, I actually did a 1:04.4 seconds, which means that it's 6/10 faster than the time I did in practice, which is insane. I didn't quite realize it at that point, as I was so focused on the race, but I had a mega pace, even though we were right behind each other and fighting pretty much, which was just completely insane. But now let's try and get a good exit out of here again. You're having a bit of a slide, but going for a very late apex here, and really getting a good exit to maybe trying to move this lap. Now human DRS for the extra slipstream effect. Then going a bit wider and then cut back, and we're gonna go down the inside. We're completely side by side. We're gonna brake not too late, parked on the apex, and we are through. We are leading the race. So now let's try and pull away with that incredible pace that we have. So now another special thing is going to happen this lap actually, is I will be doing an insane lap. We're going to start in turn 1, easily flat without minimum amount of turning. Then early on the power for turn 2. Now turn 3, easily flat, just again, minimum amount of steering through here as well. Then chicane, very important. Then again, and they're going for a very nice and late apex. Then through here, nice and steady, using the whole track. Now onto the straight again, human DRS, making myself as small as possible. And now for the braking zone. Yeah, I tried braking late as possible to. He's not gonna do a dive bomb. Yeah. Now to this part again, all flat. To here, miss the apex slightly there. Then through here again, all flat. So I'm staying rather in the middle here. And that lap is actually a 1 minute 4.221, which is the track record for this kart class. Overall, all-time track record. And the guy in P2 did the exact same time, this same lap. The exact same time, onto the thousands, the same time. And for some reason, his counted as a track record. I don't know why. I think the timing thought that he crossed the line first or so, but I don't know why that is. I got no idea why it counts of him doing it first, but yeah, now I'm just still trying to keep myself ahead of him and try to bring this home. Would be insane to do this, and just be incredible, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. And now after leading about 4 laps, I'm doing something very stupid, which is not defending. As now he's going to go down the inside here, and he's actually going to retake the lead. So yeah, that was not very smart at all, and we don't have a lot of laps left. We have, you know, maybe 5 or 6 laps left, so not a lot of chances left to try and regain P1. So there, it's gonna try and instantly go down to turn 2 afterwards, and we're gonna just about not make it as we're side by side, and he's gonna slightly push us off the track here. This almost went to the grass there. Could have ended very badly, but luckily it didn't. Now, again, right behind him, we're gonna go down to the chicane, over the curb, taking the very late apex again for the extra good exit. Are we gonna be able to make it? No, come on, let's go. Go, go. He's defending now. Now he really started defending. You can see there's the goes over to the right, so I played my shot, but I'm not gonna be able to make it anymore. I'm on the outside, but I have no chance on the outside there. But I thought I'm gonna take every chance I get. I will take now. I wanna get that P1. Come on, let's try and get it. We are so close to it. We've already been in it for a few laps. We can get it again. I know it. Now on the main straight again. We have a few laps left only, and not gonna try it down turn 2 this time. And we are still right behind him, right on his tail. Let's see, we are almost touching his rear. I can smell his sweat, and yeah, they're messing up my exit slightly. That was definitely not ideal, but I still have to try and make the best of it. But now, again, on the straight, in the slipstream, gaining, and we're gonna just send it down the inside again. We got the inside, but only slightly, and he's gonna brake late, and I'm not quite gonna brake that late. We're gonna push now slightly, and then try to switch back. Not quite gonna work, but we are on the outside again for this last part. No chance around the outside here. Trying to get better exit. He messes it up, goes a bit wide, and I'm gonna go down the inside. Now through last turn. There's someone going into pits there. I don't know what's going on. We're side by side, gonna go over the finish line. And now around the outside in turn 1. Also not gonna work, but we're gonna send it down the inside now. Now getting good exit. Now topping out. We are slightly in front of him, but now it's just side by side. Now around the outside. They can make it. I did it sometimes this week already. We are not quite there, and down there's P3. So we have to defend now as well. It's gonna turn to a 3-way fight now. And we again gonna go onto the straight. So yeah, it just turned into a three-way fight now. So we have to defend and attack at the same time now. Now, only a lap later, we will be able to get another shot down the straight. We are again in the slipstream, gaining in the slipstream, and we're gonna switch down the inside again once more. We're slightly inside alongside. I'm gonna brake later this time. I was gonna make contact, and he's gonna stay ahead again. Though it didn't work again this time. And our running out of time. I started to run out of time, so I didn't have a lot of laps left. So I had to think of something that I could do to try and get ahead of him. And now, with about 2.5 laps left in the race, he's gonna approach the first left traffic. He's gonna make passes there nicely, which is, yeah, I mean, I hope that maybe it's gonna help me try and overtake. We're gonna go down the inside again. We're gonna try it. And we brake too late. We're gonna lock our brakes and almost spin out. And there goes P3. We're just now on P2, so we are down to P3. Come on, I don't wanna lose P2 like that, because we now are gonna go over the line with only 2 laps remaining. That's right, so we have 2 more laps from now on to try and get P2 back. Come on, let's go, let's try to do this. At this moment I thought win not possible anymore, let's just try to get P2 back. So come on, let's catch up again. We have a bit of a gap, you won't be able to overtake him from this far back. So come on, we need a good lap now, we need very good 2 laps now. This is one of the moments where you just have to deliver and nail your braking points, your entry points, everything. They're sliding a bit there, but actually getting a good exit there. Positioning the car very well. Got a bit lucky, but still gonna take it. As long as it's good, I'll take it. They're looking right there. I know what I did there, but we are in his slipstream. We're human DRSing all the way down the straight. The braking zone, we are now pretty much right behind him again. So now, to the final section again. We have to take this. I mean, you can't mess a lot up here apart from maybe taking the curve. But now we're gonna go through the final corner, and now we're gonna enter the final lap. 1 lap to go. Come on, let's go. Let's get P2 back through turn 1. He's gonna go down the inside of P1. They almost made contact. And now it's my turn. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna try and go through with the inside and take a wide line there. He goes through, and I'm gonna try to go through with him there. It's gonna work out. We are still side by side. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna pull back and try to get the better exit. Oh, they go up there with not idea. It's gonna work. He told me to bump draft him, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna bump draft him. I'm gonna go down the inside here, through at the fast corner. So he's there on the outside. Now brake late and just bring this home. He is gonna brake a bit late. You can see there lap traffic ahead. This is gonna play a role in this race. He just shows them to go out of the way. They're very slow. We're gonna be able to get past him with lap traffic. He's gonna be held up by it. We're gonna go down the inside in the final corner. We are side by side. No bit of contact. Corner from behind, and we're gonna just about miss out on P1 there by about a cart length. What a race. Very unfortunate ending there, but oh my god, what a race. I got really out of breath post commenting on that, but oh my god, it was just an insane race, and yeah, unfortunately I was not able to get the win there, but what an intense last lap, getting P2 back and then going side by side to the final corner, and just, I mean, we went pretty much right behind each other throughout the whole race. Just incredible stuff here, and this is why I love karting. I mean, honestly, these weekend races probably the best I've ever did so far in karting, so the biggest success so far. And I was so and even doing the track record in this race, I didn't know at this point what times I did. I had no idea that I did it yet. So I'm really out of breath, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna turn into the pits now, and yeah, this is pretty much the ending of an amazing week. Yeah, not only in racing wise, but also just did a lot of new friendships, met a lot of new persons, and yeah, it's just insane to be back here. And he's there cheering to his family. And yeah, unfortunately my parents were not there yet. My dad was coming, but he was late and only came for the podium celebration, so he was stuck in traffic, so unfortunately he could not see this. And yeah, it was an insane race with an insane ending as well. It's just incredible. So yeah, I mean, obviously I would have loved to win this race, and I was frustrated at that point, but now afterwards thinking it was an amazing performance from being in the midfield in the beginning of the week to being on the podium at the end. Is just it's just incredible. And I never actually thought I would do this in the beginning of this week with struggling so much, but I was so happy. You can't imagine how happy I were.
Crazy. Stark gefahren. Digga, ihr habt nur 5 Grad länger auf der Rahn. Mein Cover noch viel, Digga. Aber stark gefahren.
Gespritzt werden.
So einfach nicht kalt, ne? Okay, reicht. Vollgas drüber.
So, ich habe gesagt, nein.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, there was the podium. You could see some champagne shower with, I think it was some kind of kids alcohol kind of thing. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's a nice idea we had during the camp. And yeah, now we're driving the fast cars again, and yeah, I mean, it was gonna be a lot of fun now driving with the nice wet suit and the completely sticky helmet visor where I can barely see shit through. So gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice ending to the whole week. Some nice relaxed driving with these carts. I mean, it's not really that relaxed. I mean, it's a fast, so it's quite sweaty, but I mean, I won't be doing top times of this anymore. And yeah, as I said, it's been an amazing week, but yep, more on that a bit later. And then it was finally time to get the engine started and roll out into the pit lane, actually, because we could see they're starting in the garage. So yep, and you can actually adjust the angle of the pedals in this kart, which I did this time because last time my ankles have been hurting quite a bit from the angle, because it was like I had to hold my foot more than 90 degrees bent or so, which was not very comfortable, I could say. So yeah, these carts actually are a lot more quiet, but a lot faster. So yeah, they are a lot of fun, and I'm just not that fast in them, but yeah, even more fun that they have new tires now. So it's gonna be a nice last stint, hopefully. And then after waiting a bit, we were finally allowed to go out of the pits and warm up these tires, because you can see already that we are sliding a lot. First of all because of cold tires, second of all because of a lot more power than in the slower GT4 carts. Yeah, especially in the acceleration you feel a big difference. Top speed is not that incredible difference, but still gonna feel a difference. So yeah, and if you remember last video, you know that I've almost fallen out of one of these carts going over the curb in the chicane, and these cars just bouncing incredible, and I was so tired after this session, and so everything's been hurting. I mean, it's been a whole week of driving, so you can expect that probably. And yeah, just as I said, I just wanted to end this week in a kind of relaxed way, driving these cars, even though this may not be that relaxed, but you know, I still wanted to. Yeah, as he's going down the inside, they're going through, so we're going to have another fight with him actually now. Apart from him being way quicker than me in these cars, I can't keep up with him at all. Yeah, just trying my best to somehow keep up with him, but that's not quite gonna work probably. So yeah, going completely wide over the curb there, and he is pulling away. So they're going all over the curb and all over that curb, which you really shouldn't do. And now this is gonna get a bit spicy here, and we're gonna go down inside again, but he's gonna get bad access from that. So it didn't quite work out. So now we're in the group of 3, so that's gonna get interesting as well. He's going past him there, not quite yet. He's going for a switchback, and ooh, very close, and he's gonna squeeze through there as well. So almost 3 wide there for a few moments. That was, I find it a bit worse, but yeah, again, there was not a lot happening in these SR4 sessions, so yeah, I'm probably just gonna show you the fastest lap I did at the end, and yep, that's it. So yeah, as I said, nothing special anymore in this session, so here's the last fast lap of a session in this camp, so enjoy it one last time. Yeah, in the end I managed to do a 1.427, which is half a tenth slower than I did in the GT4 carts. So yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. But yeah, our a whole second off from P1. A whole second, yeah, you heard correctly. So yeah. I mean, that's it. That's all from this summer kart camp. There's nothing really left that has happened. Yeah, so I guess see y'all next time. yeah, that was the summer Kart Camp, and yeah, I know it took very long. It took very long for me to get all the videos out, but that's always something that, yeah, that I have to take very long to get all the videos out. But just want to say that I absolutely loved this Kart Camp. Not only, I mean, I went there with the expectations of winning, because I know that a lot of the fast people that I was that I know, which normally go there, were not there on that date. So I expected to be one of the fastest guys, which I were in the end, but I expected to be all the way in the front the whole time, which was, yeah, not the case. And yeah, it went completely different than I expected, and I just had so much fun. And I made so many new friends, and it was pretty well the best Kart camps I did so far, not only from the results, but also just from the fun I had off the track, because for me the Kart camps are not only the driving itself, but also just everything that happens off track, everything that you're doing the rest of the day, because I mean, you're obviously not only driving. So yeah, it's been a lovely 5 days, 5.5 days, and yeah, I'm so glad I could go there, that I actually found out about these Kart camps, because all of this karting stuff, also yeah, everything's all started not too long ago. And yeah, I'll be back soon another Kart camp, and if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like to the video and maybe subscribe to the channel, because you don't want to miss the next videos. And maybe I'm gonna make it interesting one day, then you know me from the beginning, so it's cool, I guess. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then dislike, and yeah, tell me if you want to see an uncut video of the race. But yeah, see you next time, take care, goodbye. Into the races that have been in this video, the drivers maybe seeing this, I hope to see you soon at some point again in my life, which I probably will. But yeah, see you again soon as well, hopefully. Bye.